In the world of publishing, landing a book deal is often seen as the ultimate goal for many writers. It's the culmination of hard work, creativity, and countless hours spent developing stories that captivate readers. However, the process of securing a deal can be a delicate one, fraught with potential pitfalls that can derail even the most promising projects. The language you use, both in your manuscript and in discussions with agents and publishers, can make or break your chances of success. In this video, we'll explore the 10 most dangerous words that can threaten a writer's book deal. Avoiding these words can help you navigate the complex world of publishing with confidence and avoid common mistakes that often lead to rejection. 1. Good enough. As a writer, the phrase good enough can be a silent killer of your book deal aspirations. It's easy to feel impatient after spending months or years on a manuscript, but settling for good enough instead of pushing your work to be great is a critical error. In a highly competitive industry, publishers are looking for extraordinary work. A good enough manuscript is one that agents and editors will likely reject in favor of something that shows the writer's full potential. How to avoid it? Keep revising your manuscript until you know you've put in your best effort. Get feedback from trusted sources, and don't be afraid to take extra time to make it better. Remember, good enough will never compete with outstanding. 2. Maybe. Ambivalence can be detrimental in publishing. If your pitch or synopsis is full of uncertainty, it raises red flags for agents and publishers. Words like maybe and perhaps suggest a lack of conviction in your own work. If you're unsure about your story, how can you expect someone else to believe in it enough to invest their time and resources? How to avoid it? Be clear and decisive in your pitch. Confidence is key when presenting your ideas to potential agents and publishers. Instead of saying, maybe this story will resonate with readers, say, this story will resonate with readers because. 3. Just. The word just often comes across as minimizing, and it can weaken the impact of your writing or communication. For example, I just wanted to say, or I'm just a new writer comes across as apologetic, which may signal to agents or editors that you lack confidence. If you're reducing your own importance, how can you expect others to take your work seriously? How to avoid it? Remove just from your vocabulary, especially in professional communication. When you're discussing your work, stand by it with authority and don't downplay your efforts. Confidence breeds confidence. For almost in the writing world, almost implies that something is not quite there. An almost finished manuscript, an almost compelling plot, or almost polished dialogue means that your project still needs work. If you approach an agent or publisher with something that's almost complete, chances are they will pass. How to avoid it? Don't submit your manuscript or proposal until you are 100% sure it's ready. Revisit every aspect of your book and make sure it's as polished as possible. Aim for completion and professionalism in all aspects of your submission. 5. Never. The word never can close doors before you even realize it. For example, saying I'll never consider changing the ending, or I never write to trends might show that you're inflexible. While artistic integrity is important, being open to collaboration and feedback from agents and editors can be the difference between a book deal and a rejection letter. How to avoid it? Stay open-minded. You don't have to compromise your vision, but be willing to consider suggestions from professionals who understand the market. Publishers often look for writers who are adaptable and willing to grow with their projects. 6. Hopefully. This word suggests uncertainty and leaves the decision in someone else's hands. If you say, hopefully, you'll like my manuscript, or hopefully, readers will connect with this character, it comes across as tentative rather than confident. Publishers and agents want to work with authors who have a clear vision for their work and a strong belief in its potential. How to avoid it? Replace hopefully with statements that reflect certainty. Instead of hopefully, you'll like my manuscript, say, this manuscript has all the elements to succeed because. Show that you believe in your work. But before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe to help us, and thank you. 7. Try. Saying that you'll try to write a book or that you'll try to meet a deadline immediately undermines your credibility. It suggests you aren't fully committed to the task or don't have confidence in your ability to deliver. Agents and publishers need to know that you can meet deadlines and produce high-quality work consistently. How to avoid it? Commit fully to your work. Replace try with will to show that you're serious about meeting expectations. Rather than saying, I'll try to meet that deadline, say, I will meet that deadline. 8. Fine. Describing your manuscript as fine is dangerous. In the publishing industry, fine is code for mediocre. A fine book won't stand out in a competitive marketplace. Publishers are looking for manuscripts that are more than fine. They want something that will excite readers and capture their imaginations. How to avoid it? Strive for more than just fine. Take the time to refine your manuscript, deepen your characters, and polish your prose until it's exceptional. When discussing your work, don't settle for fine. Talk about it with enthusiasm and passion. 10. No, the word no can be a career-limiting move if used without thought. While it's important to set boundaries and protect your creative vision, saying no too quickly can make you appear difficult to work with. For instance, if an agent or editor suggests a change and you immediately respond with no, it signals that you're not open to collaboration, something essential in the world of publishing. How to avoid it? Instead of immediately rejecting suggestions, take time to consider them. You don't have to say yes to everything, but thoughtful dialogue goes a long way. If you disagree with a suggestion, explain your reasoning rather than simply saying no. Show that you're open to discussion and willing to find common ground. Conclusion: the power of words in publishing. In the publishing world, words are everything, both in the manuscripts we write and the way we communicate with industry professionals. The 10 dangerous words we've explored here can undermine your chances of landing a book deal if you're not careful. By avoiding them, you can present yourself as a confident, professional writer who understands the demands of the industry and is ready to succeed. Remember that confidence, clarity, and professionalism are key when communicating with agents and publishers. They are looking for writers who not only create great stories, but also understand the collaborative nature of the publishing process. By eliminating these dangerous words from your writing and communication, you'll be putting your best foot forward and increasing your chances of securing that coveted book deal. Lastly, while the right words can open doors, the wrong ones can close them. Always review your manuscript and correspondence with a critical eye, ensuring that you're presenting yourself and your work in the best possible light. In the end, your words are your currency in the world of publishing. Make sure you're spending them wisely. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to the channel to help us. See you all in the next video.